Hello and welcome back to yet another season of Syracuse Unpeeled. We had a big summer hiatus and I know you missed us and we missed you, but tonight we're starting off the school year right. We have a great season ahead with lots of gossip and games galore. I'm your host, Elissa Candiotti, and joining me at the desk are Sean Onwualu, Matt Mulcahy, and Lindsey Updyke. Tonight we'll be talking everything from the biggest stories of the summer to our old executive producer becoming really famous overnight. And I'll be sitting down later with our great music artist, Daniel James, but we call him James sometimes. All right, and Taylor Swift really outdid herself this summer. We all know it. It began when the singer sued her DJ, David Mueller, for $1 after he grabbed her bootay 4 years ago, and she won the case. So if you thought she couldn't get any more savage, then you completely thought wrong, because she then released her song, Look What You Made Me Do, on the death anniversary of Kanye West's mom. The song was clearly a nod to their long-running feud, and personally, I couldn't get enough of it. But Matt, what were your thoughts on this?
I do not like Taylor Swift. I have said this before on the show. I am Team Kanye 100%. And honestly, this was just the worst of it all. First, the music video she releases highlights that when he first got started, Kanye got into a car accident and his jaw was wired shut. Then she goes to make fun of how Kim Kardashian was gagged and robbed in Paris. And to top it all off, his mom's death. Like, why? Like, now you're bringing his dead mom into this. If the line had not been crossed, that was it. And for me, again, I don't like Taylor Swift, but even more further, like, if I could say things live, I would.
All right. Well, also, she was kind of crazy with her security and her secrecy this summer, being boxed up when she was walking places. And I think this girl she's got to go.
Taylor Swift.
She has got to go.
She's a drama queen.
Too much.
She's a liar, drama queen. Not a fan. Her whole feud with Kanye is annoying because it's like Kanye did nothing wrong, kind of like
Kanye made you famous.
He was doing his part. He was doing his part in the relationship.
We're going to be moving on now. We got to move on because now for the pettiest story of the summer. If you thought that was bad, well, Peck wed his longtime girlfriend, Paige O'Brien, this summer, and all of his closest friends and co-stars were there, except for one. Drake Bell, his co-star on the Nickelodeon hit Drake and Josh, was not in attendance and claims he didn't even know that Peck was getting married. Bell was crushed, tweeting, quote, "I'll miss you, brother." Well, Peck claims that the two haven't even been friends for years. I cried a lot that day. I was pretty sad. But Sean, what did you think?
It was sad, you know. It was sad, you know. You'd like to think that the relationships on TV are like real in real life, but I mean, I guess sometimes they're not always like that. I mean, it's a shame. Like, not even an invite. Like,
I know. It's been a lot of time. It's been a lot of time. So you can kind of see maybe their friendship did grow apart. Maybe they didn't feel that need.
But still, I mean, they spent so long on that show together. People fell in love with them. I mean, people were outraged at it. I mean, spoiler.
I just got to know, was Megan there?
Because if she was there, that
if
means
Megan's there, we have a problem.
Because that'd be the worst thing ever.
Crossing the line, but we don't know. We don't know.
I bet there's co-stars that he barely worked with that were
of
there
course.
too. Like,
well, Beyonce continued the trend of celebrities giving their children very unique names. I'm sure you guys have all heard. We've had some pretty crazy names. We have Suri, right? Is that right? Rumor and Sir.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not all about it. I don't really think that these names are super cool, but what are your thoughts on them?
Okay, so my thinking behind this is I don't want to judge Bey because Beyonce is Bey. So in my head, I'm like, she can do whatever she wants, honestly. I worship that woman, and I'm kind of into the Sir thing, like Sir Carter. That sounds pretty cool. I don't really know the significance behind the other two, but I mean, honestly, I don't care. I don't care about the significance.
I don't think it's cool. Crossing the line of too unique, but there are no other people who I would say that I would know anyone like that. I wouldn't.
Who am I to judge her though?
I'm not going to say the names as a whole are great, but naming his the boy being Sir Carter, that has such a nice ring to it. And when he becomes an adult, people still have to address him, even if you say his full name, Sir Carter. That's right.
Love it.
What happens when you're Mr.
You've
Sir
got
Carter?
respect.
Lots more to talk about, guys.
Well, you just say Mr. Carter at that point.
Well,
Mr.
After the break, we're going to be talking about the most savage thing a mother could possibly do to her daughter. So don't go away.
Here's your check.
All right, guys.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Welcome back, and I know that you guys know how much our mothers miss us when we go off to college, no doubt about that, but especially for the first time. This apparently, the stereotype, doesn't really die down because it doesn't apply to Rosie, a mother of Texas A&M freshman Maddie. After her daughter went off to school, Rosie took the opportunity to turn Maddie's room into her dog's room. Until she came home, she had no idea about it. For one weekend, she came back and she realized what had happened. So when she learned about the situation, she decided, I'm going to accept how this is. Lindsay, what would you do if this happened when you're off at college?
I would freak out, honestly. If my mother replaced my room for my dog, I mean, Mom, I've been in the house for 18 years, and the second I go away for a little bit, you're going to replace me? Also, my question is there even a bed in there? Is it just a dog bed? Like, what did
How
Maddie
much
do?
space does a dog need? That's a real question.
That's exactly.
Wait, what kind? Do we know the dog?
We don't, but I'm picturing like a German Shepherd who needs its own queen bed or something like that.
You know what? I'd compromise and share the room because it's like, I'm not going to be there consistently, you know, like I'll give my room up.
I'm about to say,
I don't know about that.
I mean, I feel like her bed still has to be there. Like I feel like a dog would rather have a bed than a dog bed.
Also, the poor girl's a freshman. I mean, let her
Well, the debate
into it a little
continues
bit.
for
I mean,
sure. Well, people are talking about how scary the movie It is, but I want to talk to you about how scary the new iPhone is. Apple recently showcased the new iPhone 8 and iPhone 10, and the 10 looks something a little bit like from an episode of Black Mirror. So, with facial ID recognition and animated emojis called Animojis, this new product runs for $999. Honestly, that terrifies me. Matt, are you planning on purchasing this, or what are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna be really hesitant with these new iPhones. Like, you look at everything and like the technology is great and it's super easy, but the big thing, especially the facial recognition thing, you are telling Apple, you are signing off, I'm gonna let you operate my camera at all times on the off chance that I put my face there so I can access my phone.
Right.
And just that thought alone, I'll stick with the thumbprint. I can give my thumbprint out. That I feel more safe with.
Yeah.
But it's at the point of it's like technology's driving us, and that's what's really scary. I don't love it.
I got my first iPhone this summer actually, and
Wow, big move.
I'm kind of cool on just sticking with what I got. Don't think I'm a upgrade to all these.
You're taking small steps.
Yeah, baby
over here.
steps, baby
Wait,
steps.
which iPhone did we start with? Did we go right to the 7 or do we start
Oh
with
yeah,
the
7
3?
Plus.
Oh,
So
I don't mess
he's
around.
set.
he jumped in real
set.
quick.
Don't mess around at all. Don't mess
Amazing,
around at all.
amazing. And last but not least, we have some good news regarding our old EP and the light of my life, Julie McAuliffe. So just last week, Julie went to see the taping of The Late Late Show with James Corden, and she was called up to do Emoji News, which alone is iconic. But wait, there's more. After being asked about her career goals, Corden let her shadow one of the segment producers for the rest of the show. Then afterwards, Julie cried tears of joy, and frankly, so did I. I kid you not, I really did. Sean, you are a big fan of Julie. What did you think when you heard about all this?
When I saw it for the first time, like, my heart was so warm. Julie is a phenomenal person, and she deserves, like, I know she deserves it. That's the crazy part. Like, I have, like, no words, and, like, I'm just as happy for her as she probably happy is. So, like.
The part I find funny is, like, we all know Julie, and how great she is. Everyone at home is like, this can't. She came on set saying she moved for a job and didn't have a job. That doesn't make sense.
It's true.
It was the most unplanned miracle I've ever seen.
And also, like, she was so Julie on air. Like, it wasn't like she was, like, acting or something. She was, like, so naturally Julie, and I, like, love that.
And she really does deserve, I truly hope that this is a breakthrough for her because she did amazing things for the show, and I know she'll continue on to do amazing things for other shows out there.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Truly, she is the best. And up next, Matt is going to take us to the quad to ask students about their Juice Jam experience, so don't go anywhere.
Maybe he's really focused.
Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today.
I already knew that I was going to go to college, you know, from a young age. I definitely want to major in political science, become the mayor or something, make the situation better for other people. My name is Justin, and I am your dividend.
Got a quarter?
Earlier this week, Matt went around campus to ask students about their Juice Jam experience. Let's take a look.
Hey there, Unpeelers. Matt here, and today we're going to find out how people feel about Juice Jam. So did you go to Juice Jam?
I did go to Juice Jam.
Now what did you think of it?
I actually had a really good time.
I thought it was fun. I had a good time with my friends. I did leave early. I had a lot of work to do. I'm not the biggest fan of Diplo, so I didn't really care about missing that part of the show.
I thought it was fun. It was a nice sunny day, which we didn't have like great weather for the past couple, so it was awesome to have a nice sunny, not too hot day.
So do you think anybody better could have come?
I think that there probably could have been a better hip hop artist.
I'd say Ugly God in particular was I'm just not interested in it.
I saw Ugly God. He's not like a big show kind of guy.
We've had guys like Schoolboy Q, we've had Kendrick Lamar, we've had Big Sean. Last year we were supposed to have Fetty Wap, LOL.
So are you familiar with what happened last year with Fetty Wap?
Not really.
Well, last year you see Fetty Wap came, or he was scheduled to come, but then he ended up not showing for Juice Jam. Hence, you might have heard of it as the Fetty Flop incident or Fetty Gate. The sliced orange peel graphic offend you? Give me like top 3 lineup you wish you could have.
Okay, Nicki Minaj.
Can't really think of anybody off the spot.
This is out of the box, but Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj. That's amazing.
Kodak Black, Lil Yachty, and J. Cole.
Probably, I don't know, Justin Bieber.
You hear that, you? Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber. Make this happen. Well, you heard it here first, Unpeelers. People's overall reaction to Juice Jam? But J. Biebs, if you come here, we'll believe in you. It's okay.
You never cease to amaze me. You come in with these packages that surprise me every single time.
We had fun with it.
But you asked a lot of people about their experience, and I'm going to ask you right now, your Juice Jam experience, 1 to 10, 10 amazing, 1, what are we rating it?
I'm gonna put it at a 7. I had a really
pretty
good.
high.
Yeah, I mean, I had a really good time. You know, senior is my last one. Got to enjoy it. I actually really enjoyed Ugly God. Most people I talked to didn't. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, how about you? Did you actually?
I'm gonna give it a 5. I had an excellent time for what it was, and I would probably do it all over again, though I can't. But it was mediocre, you know. I think there were better years, and I'm hoping for Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and Nicki Minaj as well.
I say that'd be great.
Future. That's what I'm hoping for you next year, at least.
For me?
Yeah, when we come back.
Oh, right. We have to
We're
come
never
back next
leaving.
year. Oh, yeah, no, we're never leaving. We're just going to be here doing this all the time.
Amazing. And after this, I'll be sitting down with music artist Daniel James. So stay tuned on Peelers.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
What are you, superheroes?
Just 4 brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Welcome back. Tonight, I'm joined by Daniel James, SoundCloud star. Daniel, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's so great to see you here and to, you know, kind of still follow your music. You had a big song out last year. You were featured in About It. I probably dance to that song a little too often, but that was all about working on your artistry. So what are you up to now on campus?
Yeah, so recently I've been developing artists because I was an artist myself, so I really know what it takes for an artist to get them to the next level. So I'm developing 2 right now. One you might know, Jeremy Zucker, and Andy Polk, who's a senior here. But foremost, I'm studying the music business in the Bandier program here. So while I'm doing that, I'm really just focusing on taking my career to the next step and working with these artists to get them where they need to be.
Amazing, and you have a very close relationship with Jeremy Zucker. He was just here.
Yes.
Everyone had a great time watching him at Juice Jam. You had a little performance yourself. So what's that been like working with him and getting to know him so well?
Yeah, Juice Jam was amazing, and it's really it was a surreal experience for me. Actually, funny story, my freshman year at Juice Jam, a girl came up to me and kind of mockingly asked me, is Daniel James going to be performing at Juice Jam next year? Okay. And I looked her in the eye and I said, seriously, I was like, give me a few years. And they all laughed at me. And fast forward to my senior year, I was on stage performing in front of my own university, and it was just an amazing experience that I knew would happen, and I knew Jeremy could do it. So it was really great to see that come to fruition.
Yeah, I'm sure it's so great for you to be helping other artists kind of inspire other kids who want to become artists or just want to listen to good music. So who inspires you? What music do you listen to?
I'd say John Bellion, Bon Iver, Black Bear, Eden, and Drake.
Of course,
yeah,
you got to
include
can't
Drake.
deny that. Yeah. Amazing, and I know we're seniors now. We have a lot of career goals ahead, big steps to take. What are we expecting out of Daniel James?
I think A&R, which is artist and repertoire, which is the people who find the artists and sign the artists at record labels. I think that's what I'm best at. I've always had a gut and an ear for talent, so I think that's where I'm going to take my career in the future, and hopefully one day I'll own my own record label. So
yeah, that's the best. That's the best. And I know you're kind of working less on the artistry now, but in the future, do we kind of see more features of you in songs? Are you helping with lyrics? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, so I co-write a lot with Jeremy Zucker and a few other artists, so I'll continue to do that. And working on my artistry on the side, kind of when I get inspired to. I'm not a person who's going to sit down and write a song if it doesn't mean anything to me. So when that happens, I'll be on the features and I'll be making my own music as well. So
amazing.
Yeah.
And we're seeing, Jeremy is doing so well right now. The fact that he was one of our amazing headliners at Juice Jam tells us about that. So what can you say about him as an artist and where you think his career is going to go?
Yeah, so I just helped get him signed to Republic Records, which is the biggest major label in the country. So we're just gearing up for his first release, which he's releasing, I think, a single in a week or so, and his debut EP with Republic in the next month. So that's where it's gonna go, and I'm really excited to see where it could go with them.
Yeah, and I know now the Bandier program is kind of now being included in Newhouse, and it's going to take a little bit for that to happen, but what can you say about the program and its shifting? Do you think it's going to be good things, or it might be a little bit of struggle in the beginning? What do you picture?
Oh, it's been such a smooth transition. Bill Wordy just came in to take over as director of Bandier and oversee this transition, and it's been so smooth, so amazing. I love Bandier, and I love all the alumni and everybody who comes out of it. So it's a really great program, and Newhouse has been so welcoming, so it's all good. It's all good.
And then you're very involved in UU.
Yeah.
That had a lot of say and involvement with creating a perfect Juice Jam for everyone.
Yeah.
Anything we can know about Mayfest? Is there anything out there that we should know?
You're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble. Now, I'm research director for University Union, so that's like finding artists. So I saw Matt's video, so my ears are open, and I'll see what we could do. But I'm really just in charge of thinking of artists and keeping my ears open to what the students want to see for Mayfest and Juice Jam. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some good acts.
Amazing. And I know you kind of outlined what those career goals are, but what would be a post-grad position for someone like you who kind of wants to do a bit of behind the scenes but continue on your artistry?
So I think A&R at a major record label is where I see myself going. So usually a foot in the door would be like an assistant to an A&R, and then you work your way up to have an A&R position by signing an artist. So I see myself doing that while developing artists on the side and managing artists and overseeing creatively what the artists do as a creative director to them on the side while I'm doing A&R at a major record label.
Does it matter where you're placed? Is this something that, it's all New York, it's all LA? I know London's a pretty big hotspot as well, so what are we picturing?
I think New York, because I'm from New Jersey, so New York is kind of like a second home to me, but LA is a creative hub that I love to go to on vacation, so maybe like weekly trips out there just to get the creative juices flowing. But overall, I love New York, so New York.
Sounds like you're living the life.
Yeah.
If I could travel across from New York to LA anytime, if you guys are planning to hire me anytime soon, New York, LA, I'm happy with either.
Cool.
Well, after the break, Daniel and I will be playing a pretty fun game of Finish That Lyric, so stick around.
Let's do it.
Welcome back. Daniel and I will be playing a pretty fun round of Finish That Lyric. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll explain anyway. One of us will read the beginning of a lyric on a note card, and the other will have to finish it. That's how it goes. So, you want to start off? You're the guest.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Blank.
Baby, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind.
Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Come
that
on.
is an entire, that's not even a lyric, that's an entire line,
right,
everyone.
Right, I agree with you.
Oh my God, so you got a point there. This is a line, in all seriousness.
All right.
Maybe in magazines.
Maybe in magazines. I feel like this is like a Kanye or like something. I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe.
But you'll still be my star.
Who is that?
I'm feeling this
Who
might
is
be
that?
like a T
Okay.
Swift type thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
I
right.
should know. I don't.
I know you know that I made those mistakes.
Oh. Maybe once or twice.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. That was good.
100 times. Love that song. Great. So 1-1. Here we go. There's a million reasons why I should give you up. I should sing it
There's
together.
a million reasons why I should give you up.
I can.
Can you sing it? Can you sing it?
Okay, so there's how can I say? There's a million reasons why I should give you up.
I don't know.
But the heart wants what it wants. Dun 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 dun
Okay.
dun. Selena
These
Gomez.
are not for me. These are not for me.
Not for me either. So we're fair game here. What's next?
Okay. All that glitters is gold, and
All that glitters is gold.
you're good at this.
Won't be shooting stars.
No.
Make them.
It should have been that, but it's not. She's buying a stairway to heaven.
What?
Who made these?
I really think that's got to be not right. It's all right. Now that don't kill me. Now that don't kill me.
Makes me stronger. Something along
Stand
the
a
lines.
little taller.
Kelly Clarkson?
Yep, you got
Love
it.
it. Love it. Okay. That you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and this is easy. This is a good.
You're throwing pebbles. Oh my God.
You were throwing pebbles and
my daddy.
Juliet. Yes.
Juliet.
Yes.
Romeo and Juliet.
That's half a point.
All right, that's half. You're right. I think we're up to anyone counting in here because I am not. You probably are winning. Just a city boy.
Born and raised in South Detroit. There you go. I've been to
Love
enough
it.
bars to know that one.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a good one. His palms are sweaty, knees weak.
Oh my God.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak. Yeah.
Arms are heavy. That's Eminem. That's the first rap song I ever knew all the words to.
Okay, that's a great fact to tell us.
Yeah, it's real fun.
Your stare. Whoa, no, I'm not going to give you that one. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kind of homesick.
Tummy's turning and
I'm feeling kind of homesick.
My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kind of homesick. Oh, I know
My
this
tummy's
one.
turning and I'm feeling kind of homesick.
Don't know.
Too much pressure and I'm
Too
nervous.
much pressure and I'm nervous. Got
So
that.
good.
That's Miley.
All right, one last one. Here we go. I better go
Here you
out
go. Me?
with a win. Here we go. Give me a good one.
Sun-kissed skin, so hot.
In the zanana. Oh, whoa.
Sun-kissed skin, so hot.
It'll melt your popsicle. Yes.
There it is. Woo.
Yes, I
There we
love
go.
it. Amazing singing lyrics with you and
Oh,
finding
it's
out
been great.
who's the better lyric
You?
exchanger.
All right. Yeah.
I don't really know about that. It was a good game with you, and I'm glad we were able to learn about all your fun facts about your music. So thank
Cool.
you for joining us tonight.
Thank
That's
you.
all we have. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Elissa Candiotti. Have a great night, Syracuse. I love it. That was so good.
Oh my God, those lyrics were really
These
good.
were hard. I got a lot of like pop ones, which I'm pretty happy about.
It just wasn't.